Hi, I'm Peter Cowan, the Bee Whisperer. Today we are going to do a little bit more grafting and also take the opportunity to transfer some of the cells from our cell builder into some queenless nukes. Now you can really transfer queen cells anytime from about 2 days after you do the graft to a day before those queen cells emerge. Right now we're going to do a mixture. We're going to do some right now, which would be at about day 9-day-old larvae. So the queen cells have just been capped and they're just ready to, and they're now undergoing pupation. During this phase, the larvae are extremely delicate, so moving the larvae has to be done extremely gently, otherwise you'll knock the queen larva out of the cup of royal jelly, which is towards the top, and she'll drop to the bottom of the cell, and that will end up in the larva dying. So when we do move the cells, we're going to be really careful about it. But for now, we'll just take out our queen cups that we're going to do our grafts into, our second round graft. Again, be nice and gentle. We've been keeping our feeder full of food. We've moved the cells that we grafted last time here, and we'll have a quick look at those before we take out the ones to work on. They've eaten most of this. Was 2 pollen patties before. We've added another one here. So these are queen cells that we'll come back to later on today. And they're now capped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 queen cells. So they're looking in good shape. So those have been moved along here. Now if you had an incubator, you could be moving those into an incubator anytime, like yesterday to today. But we're just using this as an incubator instead. So they can incubate just as well in a hive as they can do in an incubator. We're not going to be doing that many grafts, so we don't need to have that space. So the bees will keep them nice and warm and humid. In the meantime, we've got another 28 cups on here, which the bees have been busy polishing. Got lots of bees here. So just for now, we will close up the shop after we So these queen cell cups have now been cleaned up by the bees, and they're ready to have larvae transferred to them. So let's go inside and do some grafting. Okay, one thing that we didn't show, one thing I didn't show before is the preparation of the queen cups. The queen cups have all been polished, and what I have in this container here is a little bit of royal jelly scooped out of some queen cells mixed with a bit of water, and I'm just putting literally a smallest drop of this royal jelly water mixture at the bottom of each queen cell. And this makes sure that the larvae isn't dry going in here, and it also is a start of feeding, but the bees will be doing 99.9% of the feeding. But this was shown to me by a very experienced queen breeder, David Ellis, and this is a way that we should be able to slightly improve our results. Problem is, you have to remember to get a bit of royal jelly out ahead of time from a little queen cell. It doesn't take more than a single queen cell to do an awful lot of cells. As you mix it with a bit of water, and you quite literally just use the end of your hive tool to scoop it out. Okay, so now those have been done, and if you two want to do, you two can do a bar, and I'm going to do 2 bars. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you guys 4 apiece here, and I'll do the other ones here. So if you want to watch.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to set this up somewhere?
Just for now, I'd like you to film, record it as close as you possibly can. So we've got as good as we can. I'm going to find a good thing of larvae, and this one's pretty good. This one is very good. Those should be pretty good too.
Hover over your
If
shoulders.
I can just use the camera for a second,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to try and show right in there. We're looking for the larvae, not big ones like these big white ones, but we're looking for the ones where you can just start to see royal jelly, but they're not an egg. They are hard to see. Now we've got some beauties in here. Very nice. Okay, so remember what I would do, again, Cam, if you get really close, please. I mean, literally here. Okay. Now, what I'm looking for at the moment is the appropriate sized larvae. Which area I'm going to choose. There's a nice little band of them right here. So I'm going to use this to cut through. This is actually too soft. I'm going to use a harder one. Grafting tool I was using before was a bit better. Now, the reason this one is harder is because these cells have had a lot more larvae grown in them, so the cell walls are a lot thicker with pupal casing. Now I'm going to try and get the first larvae out. There we go. There's a larvae.
Hard to get a focus on it.
Go in there. That's one.
Now, why do you cover it with a towel?
That is to keep the humidity high to stop them drying up in there. What are you doing there, Jordan?
Still can't even find any.
And then,
There we go.
looks like you got it. That's promising. Looks good. Okay, Cam, you'll do the 4 right-hand cells there. I'd use this frame because this frame's got a lot more.
And there's a whole bunch of spray in this area.
There you guys there.
I think the biggest challenge for me is trying to get that to stay on my head.
Yeah, that's the that to be the challenge. Actually, with a baseball cap might be the way to do it. So I found in the end it was easier to not even bother because the cell walls are so thick. I didn't cut them open like that. I just found scooping them out was easier.
It's hard for me to tell which ones actually
Yeah.
have it. So, like, these are too developed?
We'll take this off. Now, what we've got is our completed grafts for today. Keep them damp or humid. They're going into this space. In the meantime, close that gap. And we're going to harvest some of our queen cells and put them in the nukes that we have made today. So, very carefully. Check out a bar of queen cells. Figure out the best way to do this. Come back a few more in a minute. Here's our queen cells. 10 nice queen cells. We're going along to the nuke that we've made. Each of these nukes has 2 solid frames of brood, frame of honey and pollen, another frame with some honey and pollen, and a frame of foundation. And they're all getting some pollen substitute as well. So carefully, and a minimum amount of disruption. People with more experience than me will probably cringe when they see me doing this. So I've not had much experience doing this, but you learn by doing. There's one. This is where I wish I was a beekeeper that did a lot more without gloves. Queen cell is here.
So I'm pulling it right in.
No, they're not. And it's closing it up. That's all we need to do. So get some more queen cells. The queen cell is going in between frames of brood. The warmest part of the hive, as near the middle as we can. Okay, close those up nice and gently with the lids. Okay, come ahead of me, Jordan. Those two can be closed. So, oh yeah. Closed up. Requeened 12. So we've now requeened 12 nukes. We've got about 6 or 7 left over. So we'll be making more nukes tomorrow and using some more queen cells. I'm Peter Cowan, the Bee Whisperer. See you next time.